Week 1 for the Dallas Cowboys is in the books, and Dallas did come away with the win, 34-21. But if I was going to sit here and say that I was really excited and really pumped, I'm not. There's a lot of concerns with this team. Now, I don't want to be too nitpicky and act like one of them fans who has to get exactly what he wants. But from what happened last year, and I go back to my last video with the Eagles and what happened at last game, this team really has got to step it up if they want to do better than last year and get to at least 10 wins to get in the playoffs. And we did. We started that today by beating Tampa Bay, a team we are far superior than. At least I think so. But defensively, that last touchdown, okay, that was garbage time, and I'm okay with that. But we made Byron Leftwich, which I will give this credit to Byron Leftwich. I thought one of the reasons we would blow the Buccaneers out was because of Leftwich. I thought he was old, slow, and didn't have anything left. The dude was the best player on their team today. And we didn't get a sack, though. We punished him a lot. And if his wide receivers could catch, this would have been a lot closer than it was. This kind of reminded me of the Texas game in the sense, you've got a team going on the road against a team that they should beat and really playing real bad, and then at the very end scoring a touchdown to get 13 points. And same with the Texas did yesterday. And Romo had his highest passing yardage game of his career, and it was great. And that's a testament to him being able to read busted coverage, because the Bucs secondary is young for the most part, and the head coach trying to do new things. When they messed up, Tony, like a veteran, exposed them. And the wide receivers as well. I think Miles Austin did a great job with his run, and I'm glad to see Roy get in the mix and get a big run, hook 'em horns. And, of course, Patrick Creighton showing up and getting that big run, the big pass for a touchdown. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy that we're capable of that big play. It's hard for me to get too excited about that until we do that against a team like, say, the Giants, whose secondary will not be busted up coverage because rookies who don't know where to go. The Giants are a legitimate defense. And I want to see more of a sustained drive, because all of our touchdowns, except for the last one where we were killing time and busted down when we broke 34, all of our touchdowns were 40-plus yards. All of them were. And when we moved the ball, we would seem to get stalled. We kind of, methodically down the field. We would get stalled, have to kick a field goal, which is fine. And looks like Falk's coming back. He got his 51-yarder in him, and that's great, where we can score with almost any place on the field. So, and I'm glad we got all the running backs involved. I don't think the running game was excellent today, but it was efficient. So, Tony, not very much accuracy in the first half, really better on his reads in the second half. Team played better in the second half. At least the offense did. And I'm not really worried about the offense. I feel like, especially in the early part of the season, this offense can score points. On defense, Cadillac Williams was gashing us up front. And when we go up against Ahmad Bradshaw and Brandon Jacobs, they may have the same kind of field day if we don't address that. Secondary-wise, Mike Jenkins was getting beat. He looked like he didn't know where he was going. Eli's a little bit better quarterback than Byron Leftwich. Yeah, they lost some wideouts, but he was able to find some guys against the Redskins today. Redskins are not a scrub defense. So I'm happy with the Dallas Cowboys win. Can we beat the Giants next week? Of course we can beat the Giants next week. Tony Romo has a winning record against them. And I think that this team can definitely, on the opening day, can come out and put a pound on the Giants. But it's going to have to be better than this. Cowboys fans, I'm happy. I don't want to sound like I'm too down or anything, but I'm just trying to keep perspective. Like, this is a game we're supposed to win. We did that. We won convincingly. But let's look ahead. Got the New York Giants coming up, division opponent. We can get that win. I know it'll only be week 2, but it'll definitely be setting up good for us for the goals we're setting for ourselves. But Dallas got the victory. Great job, Cowboys. Proud of them today, but got some things they got to work on. So, how about them Cowboys? Giants will hate week next week, and we'll see you guys later. Always about that star.